Well, now the Hindu reports that the DMK leader M.Karunanidhi said Tamils across the world expected India to demand a fair inquiry into the human rights violations and war crimes in Sri Lanka as demanded by the UK Prime Minister David Cameron, but it had failed to show any concern for the Tamils.
Yes, that's right. The report quotes the DMK leader as saying that Cameron had secured a permanent place in the hearts of Tamils in Sri Lanka, Tamils living in other countries and Tamils in Tamil Nadu.
In a statement, Karunanidhi had said if Prime Minister Manmohan Singh decided to stay away from the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in deference to the sentiments of the Tamils, he could have explained the real reason behind his boycott in a letter to Sri Lankan President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Karunanidhi adds that the Indian Premier should have raised the issue of atrocities against the Tamils and demanded a fair inquiry so that the world will know the truth, but belied the expectations of Tamils and deputed External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid to take part in the meeting. He added that the Indian Prime Minister also could have won the Tamils' appreciation if Salman Khurshid had announced that India would completely boycott to highlight the atrocities against the Tamils, the human rights violations and war crimes. Recalling China's foreign ministry spoke constructive help to countries to improve their human rights through their efforts, Karunanidhi said when even a country like China, which had been helping Sri Lanka in a big way, expressed concern over human rights, the Indian foreign minister preferred to remain silent. Earlier, British Prime Minister David Cameron, responding to a question by opposition leader Ed Miliband in the UK House of Commons, reiterated that the right thing to do was to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Sri Lanka and shine a spotlight on the importance of human rights.
He asked specifically on Sri Lanka whether we pressed for our agenda. Yes, we did, very directly, on the importance of land reform, on the importance of human rights, on the importance of an independent inquiry. Now, of course, some other leaders decided to stay away, and everyone must take their own decision, but frankly, no country on earth has a more direct relationship with the Commonwealth than this one, and that's why the right thing to do is go and shine a spotlight on their plight. You can't do that sitting at home.
BBC World Service reports that Sri Lanka's government has accused David Cameron of breaching protocol during his visit to Sri Lanka, in which he raised concerns over alleged human rights abuses.
The BBC cites a Sri Lankan government source as saying that Cameron had breached protocol several times. It was alleged that he had brushed aside the main Tamil local official in visiting a displacement camp when he should have been escorted by him. The source had told the BBC that Cameron had declined to sign the National Visitors Book or acknowledge a dance reception on arrival as he should have done. The source is reported to have said, quote, "We thought Britain would do better. They're the ones who taught us protocol," unquote.